I have with me Major Mohammad Ali Shah, who's joining us on the broadcast to talk in detail about these developments. Thank you for joining us this morning, sir. Of course, like I stated, we're talking about this submarines movement, the Chinese submarines movement in the Taiwan Strait. Several people say that it was just a routine movement for management and maintenance of the submarine, but several others, including Taiwan officials, feel that this is something suspicious. So tell us what you think about this.
Well, if we'll take two sides of it. One side is if people say it's a routine movement. If it is a routine movement, it is a matter of grave concern, which means they have been doing it as a routine and which has gone totally unnoticed. People have been totally oblivion to it, which is a dangerous move actually. Now, when we talk of it as an unusual activity, it certainly has gone direction. The Type 9-4, which was heading north, where there is a PLA naval base at Yulin. Now, according to US, the analysts, they said they could also be trying to send a message across to US by saying that we will move a submarine where and how we want, and we will go undiscovered. You do whatever you like. We are going to be superpower. One. Second, it could be heading for repairs because it might be damaged. It could be heading for repairs to the Bohai shipyard for repair. Just Type 94, any submarine of China heading anywhere. See, the basic job is to go undiscovered and gather information to be totally undiscovered. So now it is a matter of grave concern because if I have to analyze it, I do not see it as a regular usual activity. No, it is certainly unusual and it is certainly very alarming and worrying in fact.
Right, so now talking about this particular submarine itself, it's a nuclear-powered submarine that makes it even more threatening, especially for Taiwan. Now, China has in fact shown aggression not only towards Taiwan but also to the supporters of Taiwan. Now, several European nations had come out in support of Taiwan, including Germany, Lithuania, and China just retorted with plain aggression towards their diplomats, towards the country itself. Now, this particular development coming right at this time, what does that tell us?
See, this particular development at this time, the timing is very important because it does tell us that it's a signal, it's a message. If I have to analyze, I would not see it as a activity which is going to for repairs to the Bohai shipyard, which a lot of people are also speculating it to be. I see it as a very unusual activity because China, just yesterday, they said, the Prime Minister Xi Jinping said, let's step up our recruitments as a reply to our adversaries. Now, let them speed up the recruitment, let them do anything, but at the end of the day, China's aggression, their technique of salami slicing, their technique of unethical practices have to be curbed. And I think when, especially in Taiwan, the US has not recognized Taiwan, and so have we for that matter. And now, on the contrary, they were US troops which were incognito in the covert training troops in Taiwan, which a few months back, the Chinese foreign minister had raised this objection that why would they do it covert? Why, if you are doing something which is nothing wrong in it, why don't you come out open and then do it? Now, when China again sends a nuclear-powered submarine, and as firstly sending a submarine itself is dangerous. Now the Type 094, which is a nuclear-powered submarine, it is a very, very dangerous sign, and it tells us that China is trying to send a signal to the world that it is basically dadagiri, if I have to put it in Hindi term. It is do what you want, we will do what we have to do, basically. That's the message.
Right, so now we also got information that a US aircraft, in fact, now this is a US patrol plane which was shadowing the airspace of this particular area. Now, what do you think the international community, especially the United States, can do to then curb China and, tell it that these scare tactics are not going to work on Taiwan or any other nation?
See, if I have to be very, very honest with you and speak straight from my heart, I say, despite the fact that we have Quad, we have different international bodies.
Right.
So I really don't think much, honestly speaking, at the best an objection can be raised.
Okay.
But ultimately, nothing much ought to be or will come on ground.
Okay. Thank you, sir, for joining us on the broadcast.